Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we have a couple of small jobs to do. The first one is to go over the road and empty a barrel of ashes. We do dump the ashes in the wood, so it's just a short journey on the tractor over the road to empty the ashes, and we do put it in the box there. The box. But before we do anything, we have to do the daily checks, the diesel, the oil, and all that sort of good stuff. So what I do here now is I have a stick. All I do is dip it in, put my fingers above the yoke, take it out. There's about half, you know. That might do for our journey. And that's closed, and now it's time to check the oil, which is here. And again, what I like to do is put a straw, clean the dipstick, rub it in my trousers to get any light excess stuff off it, put it back in, take it out, and take the reading. I better clean this off camera because I cannot do it on camera. Right, it's fairly cleaned. Wipe the excess, put it back in. Dip it, take it out and take the reading. I'll just show it on the camera and then I'll have to look myself. It's actually, oh, the camera isn't showing it. It's actually exactly on the maximum mark, so there's plenty of oil in it. Alright, we'll hop up on her now and we'll get going. Make sure everything is in neutral. So let's go and get the ashes. As I mentioned, it's over the road a small bit, so I will try and get a couple of seconds worth of shots of me driving. Obviously I'm driving on it's actually a main road, so I cannot be driving while holding a camera, so I'll get as much content as I can, as safely as possible, and I will see you. We'll go and pick up the barrel of ashes first, but then I'll see you over in the wood. As you can see, the ashes is full, so we'll put the lid on it. We'll put the clip on it. Oh shit. It's quite fucking dusty as well. Anyways, I'm gonna put the camera down. Look at all the dust. I'm gonna put the camera down and put the clip on it, and then we'll load it into the box. Right, here we are. That's the remnants of old previous ashes. It's currently raining, so I'm not going to plant the camera down and have it recording me because it'll get too wet. So I'm just going to put the camera away into the ashes and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Alright, so I have the barrel tipped upside down and the ashes emptied, and so I'm going to put it back into the box and then we can head back home. I'll try and do it with the camera in my hand to give you a bit of content at least, but if I'm unable to, I'll have to put the camera down. It's getting dusty. It's getting dusty. That isn't the right lid for that barrel. The lid that is for it is, well, it's fucked. So we got that lid instead, but it doesn't fit right onto it. Anyways, again, I'll try and keep recording while lifting the barrel into the box. It's not going to be easy, but we can try. Or I could leave the camera somewhere. Give me a minute. Well, we got the ashes emptied, so now the box is free, and now we have to load up this dung into the box so we can transport it to our manure pit. Obviously the dung comes from the two pens when they get cleaned out. We do pile it here, then put it into the box, and when the box gets fairly full, we do then transport it to our manure pit. Anyways, let's get this small pile of dung into the box. Right, that's the box filled. Obviously we can fit a bit more in. They'll be cleaned out this evening when we're feeding, so there'll be more to load up. But that's that for now. There's one other small job we need to do. The next job to do is fill bags of turf mould. There's a lot of turf mould here from when anytime the floor is cleaned, we do knock a bit from the down there, and when that's knocked and when it's all gone off the ground, it produces turf mould. So I do like to keep the floor in the turf shed clean, so now and then I do fill bags of turf mould, and I'll show you the reason for it now in just a moment. Now this is, we've 2 pens for when the cows are calving, and when we have a cow calved and the calf is trying to stand, usually when you're constantly cleaning out all the cow poo from the ground, there's mats over in the corner going all the way across there, these sort of black mats, and then the middle is just concrete. I don't know if the hammer is picking it up or not, but there's mats in there. Usually when the calf is trying to stand, the ground might be a bit too slippy for him or her, and the calf mightn't be able to stand, which we had this case a couple of times this year. So I thought of a genius plan to put down turf mould and give the calf a bit of grip so he can stand up easier and maybe walk around until he gets his strength up. So what we're going to do today is clean up the floor of the turf shed, and whatever amount of bags of turf mould we get out of it, we'll put them in a safe place, and for the next cow that calves, we'll throw a load of turf mould on the ground, cover it then in straw, and the calf will be able to stand up. Because when we have a cow in the pen here, because her due date is up, so we put them in the pen to keep an eye on them, because we have a camera up in the house, so we can sort of keep an eye on them from the TV. So when the cow does calf, there's turf mould already on the ground to help the calf with a bit of grip to get up. So let's go and fill whatever amount of bags of turf mould is on the ground. That's one bag down, as you can see. It's all tied up and well, but there's still quite a bit of turf mould there. It'll definitely fill another bag. Right, so that's 3 full bags. There's another bag just here, but it's not, it's not quite full. And the ground, I don't know, has the camera picked any of the turf mowl up in the last couple of clips, but it is cleaned up now, ready for the next pile of turf to fall down on top of it and fuck it up again. But what can you do? You might have been wondering, in the clips I've been shoveling up and then maybe taking out some small lumps of turf, which I like to call clods. And there's bags here of clods filled, which is good for starting the fire, or it can act like coal, but it obviously burns more quicker than coal. But it provides a good amount of heat, and it starts the fire very well. So there's a couple of bags of clods, and we have kindling as well, which is the preferred source of fuel to start the fire in our household. Yeah, but the reason I was doing the clods was you might get small ones like this, or even smaller. And if I could find an even smaller one like that, that could get caught, because we're bagging up the turf mowl. Clods of that size could get caught in a cow's hoof and hurt her. So if you can prevent it, and that's what I've done. So no small bits of turf will get caught in a cow's hoof. All thanks to me. Now, unfortunately, that is the end of today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, please give me a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, why not subscribe and hit the bell so you'd never miss a video. You'll always be notified of new videos I post. I also post exclusive premium content over on my Patreon. It's €3.69 a month, so if you're willing enough to check that out, the link to that will be in the description. And finally, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Take care.